Hawks lose again as they are continuing to be stuck in Groundhog Day. Yes, a Groundhog Day reference only in December. This team continues to do the same exact stuff each and every night. It's getting to the point where it's so predictable with this Blackhawks team that it's going to be the same way each and every night. Even though tonight was a different goalie in net. Peter Mrazek in net for the Hawks, and he actually played well, but there were a couple of times he lost his net in tonight's action. The Hawks honestly outplayed the Wild in the third period of play. That was the only period of play the Hawks outplayed them. It was a close game, but the Hawks weren't able to produce in the first or second period of play. The Hawks continue to only score one goal in a game. That's how bad things are with the Blackhawks. They are averaging 1.25 goals per game in the last almost 25 games. And they also give up the first goal of the game once again. What's new about that? Nothing, because the Hawks have now done that 25 times out of 29. It's not been good by the Chicago Blackhawks effort. And well, they come out for one period of play, but they just can't come and play a full 60 minutes. That's the issue with this team. And well, now they have been on a 6-game losing streak and currently sitting 32nd out of 32 teams in the NHL. Yes, the tank-offs are on and the Hawks are running with it. So let's get into the goals of the game. And well, it was a Matt Zuccarello show for the Wild tonight as he puts up 3 tonight. So here we go. In the first period, it comes early, as it normally does when it's against the Hawks. 4 minutes and 54 seconds into the first period of play, Matt Zuccarello gets his first of the night, 11th of the season, assisted by Kirill Kaprizov and Sam Steele to make it 1-0 Wild early in the game. What happens? The Hawks let the Wild cycle the puck, and well, Zuccarello gets up front of the net into the crease, and he gets the puck and past Mrazek. It's 1-0 early. That's not new with the Hawks. That's typical with the Hawks, as it's every night it feels like. And that's the only goal of the first period. But in the first period of play, it was pretty back and forth at points. For a little bit, it was Wild controlling play for about the first 10 minutes of play. Hawks and Wild end up with 9 shots for the Hawks, 10 shots for the Wild in the first. And then we go to the second period, where the Wild still control play. And, well, Hawks had some power play action. Nothing to come from it. That's not new with the Hawks. That's pretty typical of the Hawks. Hawks have few power play opportunities. They do nothing with it. Wild take advantage of it. And, well, at 8:32 in the second period, Kirill Kaprizov makes it 2-0 for the Wild with his 18th of the season, assisted by Zuccarello and Steele to make it 2-0. And, well, at this point, I was thinking, you gotta be kidding me. It's the same thing. Hawks go down by 2-0. That's normal with this team. They do that all the time this season. But it continues. The Hawks had a power play. They did nothing with it. Wild take advantage. They get a power play. And, well, 5 seconds into the power play, at 19:17 in the second period, Matt Zuccarello scores his second of the night, 12th of the season, assisted by Boldy and Eriksson Ek to make it 3-0 Minnesota. So, after 2, the Hawks are down by 3, and shots in favor for the Wild. But shots in the second period, the Hawks actually outshot them. It was 9-7 in favor for the Hawks. So we go to the third period. And frankly, it was the best period of hockey I've watched by the Hawks in some time. Haven't seen it from them in a while. The Hawks were moving the puck well, getting into the offensive zone, throwing pucks on Marc-Andre Fleury, getting opportunities. But they can't do anything. Hawks had a power play. Can't do it. Hawks do get a power play midway through, and well, they capitalize. Only takes 7 seconds on the power play, as at 8:27 in the third period, scored by number 19, Jonathan Toews. His 10th of the season, assisted by number 88, Patrick Kane, and number 4, Steph Jones. Toews wins the faceoff back. Jones feeds it over to Kane. Kane shoots it. It goes off the stick of Toews and in past Fleury. Hawks on the board. What? Wow, this really sounds familiar. This happened just a night ago. And well, Hawks get on the board. It's not enough, and that's the Hawks' only goal for the night. And well, Hawks pull Peter Mrazek with just 2 minutes and some change left, and well, at 7:51 in the third period, Matt Zuccarello with his third of the night, 13th of the season, assisted by Kaprizov and Spurgeon, gets the empty netter for his hat trick to make it 4-1 Minnesota. And well, the Hawks lose this thing. But as I said, the third period of play was the best period of play I've seen the Hawks have had in a long time. And well, the Hawks outshot Minnesota 12-5 in that third period of play, outshooting the Wild 30-22 all together in tonight's game. That doesn't happen much with this Blackhawks team. It was that third period of play where the Hawks come in with adversity and start doing something. Why can't they do it from the first drop of the puck and get on the board first? Is that a hard ask? Frankly, it is with this team. The Hawks do not score first ever, and it's the same old with this team. It's Groundhog Day with the Blackhawks. The movie Groundhog Day continues with this team, and well, it's always the same. And I want to hear what your thoughts are, because that's what it feels like. Thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, can we please score first?